Hello and welcome to the Maple Kiwi Podcast. Joined today with me is the Maple. I am the Kiwi, Ramses. Maple, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I am the Maple. I am Go Switchy. I am here. How are you doing today, Ram?
I am fantabulous. Uh, let's start things off quite simple. As we start every single podcast, we like to have a drink. What drink do you have?
Well, I got some water for the meantime, but as well as I got some G Fuel, some
Oh, what flavor? You,
some
you gotta specify the flavor.
PewDiePie. it's
Oh, he's got that.
it's
Okay, is it as good as he says he is? Because he brags so much about it. Like every time he always says like it's the best flavor out there.
um from what I have searched up, because I mean the only reason why I got it, looking at the flavor itself, it didn't look like a flavor I would personally get or want. Um, but looking like doing my research and stuff, it actually is like the most popular flavor. It's like is like everyone's favorite for whatever reason, but it's pretty good. I like it. I like the more tropical ones though. This one tastes more like a, I don't know how to even explain it. it's
Yeah, I
some
was gonna
it's some
ask you like
Swedish
what
fruit. It's like lipenberry or something like that. I don't remember what the berry's called, but it's
the PewDiePie berry.
yeah. It's
Oh man, I mean it's like trying to describe to someone what the taste of like Mountain Dew is. You can't really. You
yeah,
just
that's
don't
true.
really know. Oh
Um
no, Bangers said he cannot watch us today. Internet dead. That's a typical Banger statement right there. I'm sorry, Bangers. It's very sorry to hear.
it's lingonberry.
Ling The heck is a I'm googling that. What even is a ling
Lingonberry. It says a taste bud tingling lingonberry infused tonic for of Scandinavian origin. So
of course.
yeah.
Dude, I looked up lingonberry and then the related was just IKEA.
Really, that's funny.
Oh, nice. That's
That
great.
is funny. No, but lingonberry is it, which looking at it, it looks kind of like it would taste like a cranberry type, like pomegranate or not pomegranate. Well, I don't know, just kind of like a stronger flavor. Which I was like, I don't know if I'd like it as much. Which having it, it's better than I thought it was gonna be. That's for sure. But still not my favorite flavor.
Mm.
I definitely like the I've got some like tropical rain, or I've got the Bahama Mama. Like I love my mangoes and pineapple stuff. So and kiwis, there's some kiwis in the tropical rain one. Once
Of
again, we
course, of
forgot
course.
about maple kiwi. I didn't remind you,
Yeah,
and I
so
didn't remind
actually, it's
myself.
funny. I got reminded on Wednesday by my brother to go out and buy maple syrup, and I still didn't do it. He said, "Dude, we have kiwi fruit at home, and we didn't get maple syrup." Yeah, I know.
Sad.
We always seem to forget. But
Anyways, what are
as
you
for
drinking?
what I'm drinking, I have been living off energy drinks and nothing but pure guarana, which is, that chemical that they put in energy drinks. I've been living off of that for like the past 4 days. I have barely any sleep, so I thought, let's stop and have some water. Some good old water.
You're like me
I
last
have,
week. My
I
past
just
few ones.
couldn't.
You could see for me, it was like mine was getting like it started very unhealthy and it's been going more healthy. Like my first one was like beer, and then it was I don't remember what it was. It was like beer and then like shots of drinks, then it was G Fuel, then went like juice, then water. It was slowly getting healthier and healthier. So but today I got water and G
uh,
Fuel. So
I mean, I just wanted to put like a stop because I realized I was having maybe two or three energy drinks a day. And, like, it would come to the point where I should be sleeping, and then I don't sleep, and then
yeah.
I come to the middle of the day, and I'm like, "I want a nap, but I need to be productive, so I can't nap. Alright, time to have another one." So, yeah, it
Yeah,
was
I know.
getting
For
pretty
for
bad.
me, I know like I mean it's the same thing for energy drinks. They tell you to only have like one a day or whatever. Same thing with G Fuel. But I have not I don't think I've had G Fuel like twice in one day before, just because I have. No, there's probably been one day. There's probably been one stream where I've like I need to, but just stay awake. But
See, to me, the concept of G Fuel, because okay, I have never tried G Fuel. So, just make it clear for me,
yeah,
G Fuel is it like a powder that you add to water and then you shake it?
correct.
Does it not just taste like a watered down drink then.
It's pretty strong. From what they like, because
Oh,
it comes with a little like
that little
spoon
bowl,
thing or
right?
whatever. Yeah. It comes with like a
Yeah.
little spoon thing too. Like, and they come with obviously their shaker cups and stuff like that. So they give you like the
Mm.
serving you need, and it's pretty strong, like the serving to water type thing. So you could water it down if you want to, like, have more, but like, I don't know, it packs a punch, that's for sure. But
Man, I need to try it because I hear great things about it.
yeah,
Well,
honestly,
I've tried like
it's really
Powerade.
good, like caffeine wise, as well as it's actually like, I mean, I'm not gonna say good for you, but it's better for
Oh,
you than a lot
yeah.
of things. Like, compared, I know, like, statistically for a caffeine substitute is healthier than like coffee and stuff like that if you're a coffee drinker. But
I mean, look, I already had a Red Bull today, and I feel guilty as heck. I was
they're
like,
healthier.
stop,
They're
stop
healthier
with
than
the
all
energy
energy
drink.
drinks for the most part as
Yeah.
well. Like, even to the point where my friend was getting G Fuel a while back, and then his mom felt like she needed energy and stuff like that. So she did research and
Mm.
actually even went to her doctor and stuff like that, and like asked them asked asked them about the G Fuel thing, and they like looked into it, and they were like, oh yeah, it does look healthier and stuff, and you should be okay having it. So
No,
it's
that's
interesting.
good. Yeah, no,
Speaking,
I'm just gonna press pause on the energy drinks, basically. But
that's
yeah,
fair.
what you were saying.
I was gonna say, speaking of all this energy drinks and trying to stay up, Ram, you did your 12-hour stream.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so
I want to get into this.
I'll talk about that. So first of all, there's a lot. I was planning the 12-hour stream basically for like weeks and the stuff I wanted to do, and I had known that there's stuff in there that I ended up not doing because I ran out of time. That was it. Like there's so much I wanted to do, and I was staying up to like 4 or 5 a.m. every night just working on it. Um, One of the biggest things was opening the merch store. I am a very picky person when it comes to merch because I feel like if you're gonna pay for something like clothes or a hoodie, it should be something that you want to wear,
The
something that
merch,
actually looks good.
the merch looks very good. Like, usually a lot of merch, I'm like, it has the logo. It's kind of cool. I like what you've done with like the whole outline of it and stuff like that. It looks
Yeah.
really good. And
Actually, fun fact, that is using the same outline that we
is
use
this?
for
I
this,
was gonna
the
ask
same
you that.
outline
That
as
is
the
funny.
camera.
That is
It's the
funny.
same outline because I just love that neon line.
It does
It's a
look
good
really good.
border for stuff.
No, but I definitely was uh if I had money, I'd definitely be buying that pink hoodie right now for sure. I have too many hoodies, and I said I wasn't gonna buy more, but it looks really good, and I think I'm gonna buy a
Well,
pink hoodie when I get it.
I have Megan to thank for that, which I'll get into the topic of Megan
Have you talked
soon
to
because I
her?
do want to talk about it.
Okay,
I have, and I'll get into that soon.
okay.
But so that's one of the things was obviously doing the merch store. That was a big deal. I just spent so long trying to be very picky on what I want. Um, and I also, as much as I love the Sakyanan mug, I know that a lot of my viewers tend to be younger. So I was like, I don't think like people might not want it to have a mug that says suck your nan, so I was like, I'll do a non-suck your nan edition, just in case. I
Well,
see Stella in chat saying I should have done a 24-hour stream. Stella, I'm exhausted enough as it is. I don't think I can physically handle a 24-hour stream. As
Ram,
much as I love you guys, I can't.
Ram.
Yes. Mm,
I didn't click the record button.
that's okay. We have VODs. Click
I'm
record
get.
now, and then we can
Do
edit
we
it.
have VODs enabled on this channel? Oh no.
We could probably turn it on now
Probably. Oh no.
while you're offline.
I I guess so. I had to click like 3 or 4 different buttons at the same time for us to start, so I completely forgot to click.
I mean, consider it a
VODs
treat
are
to
on.
those who are here. Okay.
VODs are on, I think. I see
I was
recent
gonna say
broadcasts.
consider it a treat to those who are here. You get to experience it live.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start
But yeah,
recording
sorry.
now. Anyways.
Yeah, just in case, go for it. So yeah, first thing was the merch logo. And then I said, okay, well I need to do something. I want to thank everyone in the Ram fam, and then I got doing that video which is now on YouTube. By the way, go check out the YouTube. It's called Thank You Ram Fam.
I just
That's just what
rewatched
it's
it right
called.
before this.
Yeah, that video was hard to record. Because I always every time I recorded it, it was like 25 minutes long, 35 minutes long. I'm like, I can't. expect people to sit there for half an hour as I thank every single person. And I had to cut out some names, and it broke my heart just cutting out names. And whenever I recorded the takes of every person, I was like, "Nah, I'm not doing a script. I just have a few things I want to say in my head and hit record and say the thing." Bad idea. Terrible idea. I should have a script because I started rambling with some people.
That's
Just
fair.
because, yeah, nah,
No, I think it was a
there's too
perfect
much I want to
length.
say.
I think you did really good with the length because it wasn't too long and it wasn't like too short. I wasn't sitting there like oh my god this is going on forever, which some stuff like that tends to do that. But no, I think it was a perfect
Yeah,
length. I think you nailed it. And the
I'm
whole
I'm glad.
the whole
I'm glad.
12 hour stream itself, I think you nailed it. It was very like well done.
I mean, we did have two technical issues, which I want to talk about what I saw from
I
my
missed
end
them.
on those technical issues.
I
Okay,
missed them.
so mm,
That was around
first
the
of all,
time I
let me
went to lay down.
have a look at this. Oh, look, you have the same issue right now. You are currently locked at 1080p. You can't change source.
Okay.
I hate that because it's a chance. If you're not a Twitch partner, it is a chance that your Twitch live stream will be able to change quality. Most of the time it can, but based on how much their like servers have demands and stuff, they'll just lock you at whatever you stream.
Yeah,
And it happens sometimes.
I have
And it's
seen that.
happening now on this stream, and it happened on my 12-hour stream. And I was like, well, I had some people come in and say I can't watch because my internet's just not good enough. It's too high quality.
Yeah,
Um, so I thought, okay, sure, let's do a restart because that might fix things. And I restarted it.
I don't
I
know why this
restarted it.
one's at 1080p. I don't even stream in 1080 on my main channel, so I
Well, there you go.
I stream at 938.
I
So
mean, I can tell you now it looks fine.
that's good. I'm gonna say
Oh wait, hang on. We need to match Alexa. Lights magenta. There we go. Now we're
nice,
matching.
nice.
um, but yeah. So the first stream crash was more of a stream restart because we wanted the quality change. I did the restart, and the quality didn't change. It still locked me. So that was just a waste of a restart. And
Yeah,
whatever. Um, the second one though blew my mind. I'm still confused what happened. So I was trying to capture from my capture card was some sound issues. It's been happening lately, but so I was like, okay, cool. Let's try stream the capture card sound to my PC so I can hear it. I did that, and Streamlabs just got like super confused. It just did not know what was going on, and it froze. And it froze to the point where I was still live streaming, and you guys couldn't hear me, but you could hear the music. You just
weird.
couldn't hear me, and I couldn't click on anything at all. You guys were just stuck on the DJ screen. So I was like, you guys can't hear me. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm saying, guys, can you hear me? Nope, nothing.
I was sitting doing something else, and because Jonah came over, and I had your stream still up on my computer, and Jonah even said he's like, "What happened to him? Did he die? He's just been on that screen for a while now." And
No, no,
I'm
you
like, I don't.
let me.
I'm like, maybe he went to the bathroom. I'm like, but it has been on the screen for a while.
It
I
gets
wasn't
worse.
watching,
It
so
gets worse. So one of the things that happened was I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I just need to close Streamlabs. I close Streamlabs, and I'm still streaming. As in, Streamlabs was
yeah,
not
no,
open,
yeah, no.
and,
It usually asks you whether you want to end current
but I couldn't
video
click
stuff.
on anything. So I just alter
Weird,
forward.
weird.
So and then I go on my Twitch channel, and then I'm like, wait, I'm still live. And then I'm like, how the hell am I still live? Guys, can you hear me? Like, I'm trying to reach out to people. I
That's
don't know
funny.
how to close Streamlabs. Everything was just like
That's funny. That's funny.
struggling.
Yeah. So usually when you go to
Uh,
close, like say if I were to click the X right now in my OBS, it usually would pop up and say you are or live streaming right now or recording. Would you like to close the program and keep recording or not? Like it
yeah,
asks
I
you
don't know
whether.
how it does
I don't
that.
know if it's closed. Why is it still recording? I don't understand how that works. But
So the little genius hacker in me just decided to go and look at all the background running apps and just close every instance of Streamlabs or any word that said OBS. Eventually, it did die out, and then I fixed it. But here's the little cherry on the cake. All right, I fixed it. I'm like, cool. We got Pokemon Snap working. The sound's great. All right, now that I've done all of this, now that I've sacrificed so much to play Pokemon Snap, I don't know, guys. I'm not feeling it. So I just went back to Rocket League.
I did notice that you didn't play much Pokemon Snap. I mean, that was around the time I
Yeah,
wasn't watching. You did play a little bit though, but not much.
I have a problem with Pokemon Snap right now where it's repetitive and in the late game it gets grindy because it's hard to level up the levels and hard to unlock new
Right.
content. Which is why my brother and I would always do, 2 levels at a time because we're versing each other. We actually did
Exactly.
that so that we can grind up faster, but it's just very grindy and it's repetitive. There isn't really much of a story either. So I was like, okay, I was gonna say that no matter what, that Saturday would be the last day for
I was gonna
Pokemon Snap,
ask. So on
and
your schedule it said finale, and I was like, so are you just done with Pokemon Snap now? So
I'm
are you gonna go
just
back
done with
to
it.
normal Pokemon now on Wednesdays with your brother?
Absolutely.
I
I'm
can't wait for
really
that
looking
then.
forward to, yeah, I miss normal Pokemon. I've had feedback from some people saying we miss normal Pokemon. We just want to see you play Pokemon. And we're considering, I want to see if I can get it set up, Pokemon X and Y randomizer Nuzlocke because I've
I
never played it
I
and
have
my brother's never played
I
it.
have a friend who do you have a way that you can play the game itself normally, or you haven't looked into
It's
it yet?
using a 3DS emulator.
You okay? You already have it set up, and or you already have it figured out. Okay, good. I'm sorry, because I
Yeah.
know our friend Dane. He first streams I saw of him, he was doing X and Y. So I don't know if you've met
I
Dane,
haven't
but
set up X and Y, but I've set up Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby before, so I'm sure it's
I
in the
might need to
card.
hit you up about the because I don't think I have a 3DS emulator thing, but like
Yeah, yeah.
want one of those set up because I haven't played those games before because of the fact I never had a
Ooh,
3DS. So I
Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby are great. They're
haven't
really
haven't played those.
easy,
Haven't
but they're
played the
great.
X and Ys. Haven't played what was before X and Y, Sun and Moon. I haven't played any of those, so I kind of want
Mm.
to. But at the same time, I don't think I missed too much on them, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I mean, I just like it because when I do a randomizer, we're gonna have loads of Pokemon to pick from. So that's awesome.
No,
Um,
exactly. I want to get into
yeah.
Pokemon again as well, but it just hasn't worked out. I mean,
I mean, one of the things that I like about whenever we stream Pokemon is that I'm doing it weekly, not all the time, and I'm doing it with my brother, which makes it really fun. I think if I was doing Pokemon alone weekly, I wouldn't be able to commit to it. Like that's exactly how I felt playing Pokemon Snap. I was just like, eh, I need my brother here. It's not the same. Oh,
it's
hi,
so weird.
Tristan. Tristan's in chat. Hello.
Hello, Tristan. Um, no, but I'm excited to see you guys doing Pokemon again. Same with. Do you think Mark will be getting into the streaming things again anytime soon, or is that undisclosed? Or
So So, he does have a lot of, like, IRL stuff going on right now, and it's hard for him to balance both streaming and life. It can be tricky, especially, as you get older, he has, wife, and there's a lot going on, I'm just a guy in his room, you know? It's a little bit easier for me. So he said he wants to, but I think I told him this is just from my advice to him. I told him, "I would rather have you have a dedicated 1 or 2 streams a week, but at least I know those days are the days that you're live rather than have you stream a lot. Like, if I knew that someone was streaming weekly, but I know that day he is streaming, I'll be there." And I was like, "Yeah," so that's what I told him. It's like, "You don't need to stream that much, but if you do wanna have fun with it, you can still do it just like weekly."
for sure, for sure. I haven't been able to just because of how many people there are in our community and stuff. I just haven't got to watch too many of Mark's streams, but the times I have been there, I've like really enjoyed it. Actually, just like chilling and watching him play Pokemon. So
Mm.
seeing that he hasn't been live the past few weeks, I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. But then I saw that he went live, what, 2 days ago or whatever. And like I saw the
Yeah, dude, that
notification.
caught me by surprise.
I saw the notification pop up, and it was as I was like passing out, and I was like, ah, I'm like, I know I'll be screwed if I get up and sit on my PC and go start watching Twitch again because. No, I had a good schedule for the past week actually. I was going to bed at like midnight and waking up at like 8 in the morning, and I'd wake up and make like a nice like eggs, bacon, toast breakfast, and
I've seen those on Snapchat, they
I
look
know
amazing.
I was making some good breakfasts that, and as well as like bagels and yogurt and stuff like that. Just whole bunch of actual breakfast and food, and then waking up, and then usually around 1 or usually around like noon, I was like starting up stream and actually streaming at a time like that, like I used to, and I really enjoyed those streams that I was doing. It works out well because nobody else is live for that times, and I usually catch a different group than a few people, but it does suck because the people, like, say your time zone are still usually asleep if they sleep at a normal time.
Yeah.
So it kind of does suck, but then, I do stream usually longer, so, occasionally you'll be able to catch the tail end or, halfway through, but
Mm-hmm.
so, like, the streams I did this week were, I mean, I only did 2 of them, and I'm hoping this next week I get fully back into it before I go on my little road trip. So
No, that's awesome. It's good to have a good sleep schedule, and that's also why I don't do the ridiculous like 8 hour, 10 hour streams because I'm like, I need sleep, guys. Like in all honesty. So when I stream at or I start stream at 8:30 p.m., which is kind of getting late into the night, you can't expect me to do a 10-hour stream, you know? So that's why I usually end around 12:30 or 1 a.m. And I'm like, okay, yep, I'm out. I say that, but then
and
I
then you
sit on
stay up.
Discord after.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
yeah, that was a bad habit I started getting into.
Yeah. I mean, my schedule's been really good, but your stream, I powered through it to stay up because I wanted to see the
Yeah,
end,
you
and
guys.
yeah, I ended up waking up at 3 p.m. today. So back to
I
crap
hope
schedule me.
I hope the end was worth it. I
It
did try
was.
to leave that to the end because I'm like, that kind of stuff needs to be a big finale, a big finish.
It was. I
Um,
found it very funny. Megan was freaking out in call.
yeah, I want to talk about this now. So, Megan, if you guys don't know, spoiler alert, Megan won the merch giveaway for the 12-hour stream. Which, by the way, if you don't know how we did that, I did it a very cruel way. I was,
How many
I
how many
collected.
people? I want to know how many people. It
It
was
was a total of 35 entries.
35. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, 35 entries, and that means I spun that wheel 34 times. So we spun that wheel of 35 names a bunch of times, and every time it landed on a name, I would remove the name from the wheel. That means that you're out. So technically, Megan is actually the unluckiest person out there, but also the luckiest person out there to win it. But the way that I did that, it was fun because it wasn't just like a one and done thing. It actually went on for a while, and it was fun to just give you guys anxiety.
Do you remember
You're
the
telling
last
me.
time you did that?
Oh, yeah, no, I did, it was for, what was it?
Cyberpunk giveaway.
Cyberpunk.
Do you
That
remember
had
what
less
happened?
entries. It went to Llama, and then he didn't
Wasn't
get
it
Cyberpunk.
wasn't it CSSD?
No,
Am
it
I
went
thinking
to
something else?
Llama.
Okay. It was between me and Llama at the end.
Yeah,
And I
I think
lost.
Llama got it.
Yeah, I lost to Llama.
Is that why Megan had extra anxiety? Is
Well,
that why?
I told her, I'm like, oh, you're just pulling a me. You're gonna come second. I no, but
Oh,
she
no.
was kind of just freaking out
Oh.
during it because, well, she said that she honestly even said in my chat that or like when we were in a video call, she was like, I just want to get eliminated so the stress and anxiety is over. She's like, I don't even want to win that badly. She's like, I just want out. It's too much stress. And then she just
Yeah,
kept
I mean,
going and going. And then I know further on, Brian the Great was still in call with us, but the second he got eliminated, he's like, I'm out of here, bye. And he just left call. And I was like, I found it really funny.
now I will admit the top 4, which, if I remember correctly, were Ammo, Megan, Stella, and Kate,
Yeah.
who is Shy Gaming's significant other. So those top 4, I was like, I am very happy that those are my top 4 because like they're all members of the community that I know really well. Um, so I was like, yay, good, happy. It's not going to be like some guy who just happened to drop a
Well,
follow and redeem it.
and initially I was thinking that because I don't know if you saw like your first like 15 names you took out, they were like people that are around your community a lot, or like just around our community in general. I noticed it
Yeah,
was like
I was doing some big guns, like
it was like Dino, and then it was like J Shadow, Xenon. Like you were just wiping out
the
like
first guy was Zebra.
Zebra
Like,
exactly, and
uh,
then it was like Kyle,
yeah,
Emily. Like you were just wiping out like all like the main supporters and stuff at the
all the
first. So
streamers also were just
all the
yeah,
sorry,
all
yeah,
the
that's how
streamers.
I should say it. All the streamers in the
Yeah,
community is mainly what I was looking at it. I was like, oh my god, and then I'm looking at it like I'm next, I'm next. I actually lasted a good amount and then finally got out, but I found that pretty funny. I was like, we're all getting eliminated. And then I was looking at like
yeah.
I don't know, it was like the final 10-ish names or whatever. I'm like, I only know like half these names. I'm like, but then
And like I
like
said,
you
it
said,
worked out so nicely.
the final four. I was like, that is a good final four. I didn't know who Kate was until you said something like that about that in the
Mm.
final four. I'm like, oh, that's dope. I'm like,
And
and
the fact that it landed on Megan genuinely, like I was really happy that it did because Megan helped design most of the merch, really, the logo, the Ram Fam logo. Um, so I was like, oh, that's awesome. I feel like I get to give back to her, sort of thing. Um,
so what did she
but
say to you about it?
so I was like, okay, so what product would you like? She's like, I don't know. She still hasn't decided on what she wants. Um, which I get it. You designed it. It's like I know every artist
She
deep
does not
down
want to
hates
wear.
their art.
She does. It's not that she hates the art. It's she said
But
it
like
is.
each every artist doesn't like
That is true. Yes. No,
I yeah,
they're too
yeah,
hard on themselves. But no, the main thing that she was
exactly.
telling me and Call about was she's like it's gonna feel weird wearing my own design. She's like I don't want to wear my. She's
Exactly.
like it's arrogant. I don't want to wear my own design. Is mainly what she was saying. So, which I was like, eh.
Eh,
Yo, what up,
I mean,
CB? Anyways,
we can always
sorry.
get like the mug, but then
So
you
what
told
did
me
she
that
say?
she has like a billion mugs,
She
so
has a lot of bugs. I've seen them. So what did she end up telling you?
she has not decided yet. I have tried. I'm still waiting.
She still
So
hasn't.
at the moment, she still hasn't decided. I didn't see a notification. I hope I didn't miss too much from Zebra. You did not miss too much. You missed but half an hour.
We're
We're just
chilling.
talking about things like the 12-hour stream and the stuff that happened in there. And we were just talking about the giveaway and how Megan was yeah, it was awesome that it went to her in the end. Zebra actually, it was quite funny to see you be the first name to get knocked out of the wheel, man. That genuine I felt my
No,
heart sink. I was
my
like, of
my
all people,
my favorite
Zebra
part
got knocked
about
out
it
first.
was Zebra just said, "I just sat down at my computer. I just got home. I didn't miss a thing. I'm here now." And then you went, "Get out of here!" You got him out instantly. Like it was right
Uh,
after he typed that in chat. I thought that was funny.
that's rough. That is rough. Um, but yeah, I wanted to end it on the giveaway,
Oh
to
no,
end on
for
a
sure.
high, even though, like this is like how much detail I went into when it comes to planning the 12-hour stream. I wanted to do like the emotional video first, and then I said I was going to instantly go straight into Ram out of context so that
Lighten the mood.
basically all the sappy thoughts are like oh this is too wholesome. It's like all right now let's laugh like to get all the happy tears out of the way and let's laugh. But I did not expect um like I thought I was just gonna get like the like I expected though like we love you Ram and stuff that's normal but I had not expected to get a level 5 hype train within like I don't know 30 seconds or like 45 seconds. That was insane. I didn't expect that at all, which that was really nice of people to do. But what really caught me off guard was I did not expect to cry on stream,
Did you
but
cry?
I
I
did.
didn't notice.
I was holding it back, but if you watch it back, you can see it. I straight up was I cried.
Oh,
I was like, I'm gonna hold it back, but like I
you bet.
couldn't
You
help it.
better
I
add it
started
as a
tearing
highlight.
up.
You better add it as a highlight before that
I
broadcast is
will.
gone.
I
Please do.
will.
Please do.
Um, it was right after that second video and seeing all the messages. Yeah, it was just that was too much, and I was like, oh, you guys are too nice. You guys are way too nice. That was the perfect end to that 12-hour stream because like I said, there were hiccups. I had to restart stream twice. And especially the second time when Streamlabs had crashed, I started feeling a little down about it. Then that's why I'm happy I got out of Pokemon Snap. I just went on Discord. I played some Rocket League with you guys, and then we did Minecraft on Discord, and then it was good. Like it was a great way to come back, and then had finish, and that was yeah, it was
Yeah,
definitely
I
worth
feel
it.
bad I didn't come and play any Rocket League, but
Oh, nice.
I had to
It
make
was
sure I was there for the Minecraft at least, so I had Jonah come over
yeah.
and hang out and we were watching some stuff. So I mean I was watching occasionally while he was here. But I told him I'm like I gotta go at 12:30. It was 12:30 when you're going
Mm.
back to Minecraft, and I'm like I'm kicking you out at that time. So I told him
No,
but
I absolutely love that Minecraft server. I like that thing is that's one of my more successful ideas, and I love how much fun we have on it like every single time.
so what's
It's
so different about this time compared to the other server that you've had running in the past? What
so
made you?
that's a great
I'm
question
sorry. I just want
actually.
to know what made you think because from my perspective, it seemed like when you had the other street or the other one, people came on it like the first day or two, and then it just kind of died out pretty fast. Like, so
Yeah.
what was your planning to make this one better and more?
So I know what was wrong with so I'll tell you what went wrong with the first server. The issue with the first Minecraft server that we had is, for one, it could be accessed at any time. It was always up, it was always live, um, and anyone in the Ram fam could join it. So that meant no one could moderate what was going on at all. And what ended up happening is I would, say the server's been up for like a few days, like you said, a few days, and I log back in, and I had moderator controls to view everyone's inventory. So I did it, just to check how are things going, and I see people with stacks of diamonds, stacks and stacks and stacks of diamonds. I'm like, okay, they either cheated or they've been grinding offline, and people were just completely stacked, and there I was with my wooden house, you know.
Yeah,
Um, and, it just felt like everyone was off doing their own thing, and, like, on their own time. No, I found it hard to actually log in and find people online with me, but they were just playing at different times. So that was the big issue, is that I just felt like there was a big disconnect. So what I changed, and I said, "Okay, if I'm gonna play Minecraft, I want to play with the people that are playing, and I want it so that you can only play when I'm there. Like, it will only
trolling.
be available. I know. But, like, I also wanted to make it a weekly thing and not so frequent. And the reason why I do it weekly is because it feels more exclusive. It feels more
It
special.
does.
It
It
makes
does.
you want to hop into the
It
server. If
gives
it was
people
too
it gives people
yeah.
reason to come see your stream as well. You know, since you have a
Yeah.
schedule and stuff like that. One thing else I was gonna ask is because of the success of it, are you going to just keep it at 1 week still? Or are you going to, is there going to be other streams where you're going to do like, we'll do Rocket League and then maybe we'll end off on some Minecraft and do like an hour of it or something like a short session during the week?
I was thinking of doing a second day of it because I do still want to have a a stream where I do, like, one day of just Rocket League, because I do genuinely enjoy the Rocket League only streams, because I get a lot of Rocket League done in there. Um, and even if that means, going in Discord and playing private games, that's fun too. But I might do a second day. At the moment, I still wanna keep it as 1 week because like I said, the less you can access it, the more exclusive it feels and the more
And
you enjoy that
and the
time.
thing is, yeah, the thing is with Minecraft is something you can just easily breeze through on a world and the world will get dull and boring pretty fast. So I was going to say
Mm,
as much as I want to hop on the server like right now and play it and like work on my house and stuff like that and play with Mega, but it's like you should try and keep it a 1 week thing. That way it is that
that's
exclusive
what I
and
think.
people enjoy it longer and stuff.
And another thing that I also tried to do, which I'm glad worked out so nicely on Saturday, was yes, it's a survival server, but the thing about survival is it gets to a point where you're like, okay, I'm bored. So I tried to solve everyone on the server with that whole court case thing, and like that's why I said, all right, I'm actually gonna build a court. I'm gonna be the judge. Let's get everyone in here.
Oh, you should have for sure hopped in a voice call during that or tried to get everyone in voice call. That would have been funny.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I want to do things like that where every now and then on the server I'll be like, "All right, guys, we're having an event, a server event, sort
For
of
sure.
thing."
No, I think that's a great idea.
That's awesome. The cool cave was so much fun. Absolutely, it was incredible. Yeah, that was some of the most fun I had. And the thing about Minecraft I noticed when I'm streaming it, I don't feel time. I could be playing Minecraft and like it's been 2 hours. Guys, server shut down. I'm like, we just started. What? you
Yeah, you
know?
did like 7 hours of Minecraft yesterday, something like
Yeah.
that. Seven, which crazy.
In a 12-hour stream, yeah.
Yeah, I
Half
mean,
of it
and
was
and
Minecraft.
I was saying that's another thing. 12-hour stream, and you're known mainly for your Rocket League. I was looking at your schedule. It's like you only did like an hour. Well, on your schedule it said only like an hour and a half of Rocket League or whatever, which is like a very
That
little
was
amount of
another
time.
thing I did intentional, I did that intentionally. And the reason for that is because I knew that was gonna happen on a community day. So I knew that my target audience is likely gonna be
That's fair.
those who don't watch Rocket League. Um, and also I wanted to keep it I wanted to get all the possible variety of games. Like you will always have your Rocket League. Like you'll probably have it on Monday. Let's be honest. So yeah, I wanted to make sure I get other games in there too. Like Pokemon Snap for 5 minutes. Yeah. Um, but I don't wanna sit here and ramble about my 12-hour stream, although I
No,
could legit.
that's the highlight of it.
I could go on and on and on about it. But the other thing I do wanna talk about is actually the 2 videos that I did.
Yeah,
Um, so first of all, the first video that I did, I had done it, I said all my thank yous and stuff, and I wanted to find a way to still say thank you to every viewer, regardless, like every single viewer. Um, and I had that scrolling text as you saw, which I have no idea why it didn't really work. But I think OBS just has a limit. But I had
because
written down every single follower name
I
to try and
noticed
get it to display on stream.
really early on into the stream, like the very, I don't know, I want to say within the first hour of you having that scroll thing, I noticed there was that little cut in it where you could tell
Mm,
that something was cut because I saw it was you could see half of someone's name, which I was like, that's weird. And then when I went to or when I was hanging out with Jonah or whatever, I was watching a show on my TV, but then while that was going on in the background, we're watching the new Bo Burnham like comedy musical thing. He does like comedy. He's a comedian mainly, but he does like musical comedy pretty much, which if you guys have ever heard of him, he's kind of edgy though. He has a few Netflixers, but he just had a new one that came out and it is very good. But during one of them, since I just had to listen to it pretty much, I just sat and stared at the names scrolling
and then you
forever.
noticed.
And I'm like, I've been seeing a lot of the same names, and I'm like, I haven't seen any like, because there was nobody's like names of like, you know, it was showing all the more recent names. So like, I saw Paj, I saw Sweetest, I saw Edis, I saw the Maple Kiwi, I saw like, those were the only ones I noticed, which were the very new people. Which I was like,
Mm.
I'm like, okay, something's off here. And then the second I saw the little indent, like the glitch,
So
and then it showed
here's the
three names, then
thing.
Paj's again. And I'm like, okay, it's
I
glitched.
think I fixed it when I restarted Streamlabs.
Uh,
Or
Interesting.
maybe no, I didn't restart. I had deleted the source and put it back in. And I noticed towards the end of the stream, I was seeing names I didn't see in there before. So
Really?
I don't know. I think it fixed itself. Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not sure,
I was
but
still kind of looking at it, but I don't know.
the idea, it's the thought
I
that
love the
counts. The
idea.
idea
No,
was
no,
there.
the idea
I
is
wanted to try
amazing.
and yeah, I
Maybe it would
wanted to
work on
try and reach out
OBS.
to everyone. I know.
Speaking of which,
I
have you
will
started the
definitely
transition yet or not yet?
no, but I am going to try
Get
and
on it.
hopefully actually have it done by maybe tomorrow. I'll try it tomorrow's stream.
You should.
So maybe it might be a scuffed stream because it'll be my first time, but we'll see how it goes. I really, really do want to get into OBS.
That's how mine was
It's
for a
just
bit, but it's kind of scuffed at the start and then it gets better. That's for sure. I was
yeah,
frustrated with because OB or Streamlabs is so simple compared to Studio.
simple, but man, it's glitchy. So many
That's true.
glitches.
But well, I've seen a lot of glitches, so I understand it. I didn't really have any glitches personally, so like when I swapped to OBS, I was just getting more frustrated and almost consider going back to Streamlabs. But I'm glad I stuck it out here because there is more stuff like you can do and access and change. So
It's a matter of just getting comfortable with it, really.
true, there's more stuff that you can do and stuff if you get used to it. Um,
The final thing I wanted to discuss for in terms of my side of things was Ram Out of Context 3. How'd you find it?
I am so glad at the end of the video you put the A clip. Us all spamming
Of course,
us all
I
mods.
had to.
That
I
clip,
had to.
that clip is, it's my favorite clip of
It's iconic.
in a while, because I remember I was in a call with Zebra, CSSD, Arnie, and some people or whatever, and I was like, I don't know, I was hardly talking really because I was like just kind of in a bummed mood, kind of. But
Hmm.
I lost my shit when that A thing happened. I thought that was so funny. But
Oh man.
just
Well,
because
I completely lost it too. I was just
you were
yeah.
like, can someone put A? And the second you said that, I'm like, oh, he messed up. And I put a single A. I think it was me and Stella were the first two to type A, and then I was like, oh, it's over. and
Yeah,
then
once you
and
guys
then
caught on
and then
what it
yeah,
does,
we
yeah.
we all caught on, and then not to mention people who weren't even talking in chat were spamming it. Brian the Great, Dino, like those two weren't even talking in chat, but they started spamming A, and because they noticed,
Uh,
like it's just
yeah, that clip was fantastic.
I just also
I had
enjoy
so much
I
fun
just enjoy
making that
all the
video.
Pokemon at the bottom of your screen all just saying A, like as well as funny, like
You can see it as well,
every
yeah.
single Pokemon. Yeah, no, I thought that was really funny.
One of my favorite parts to edit for that video, although it looks scuffed as heck, but I
The
love it,
mark.
was editing Mark on Rick Astley took longer than I thought to try and get it right, and it still looks scuffed because that's not the original clip. But I'm like, I need to milk this. I need to mess with my brother. So yeah,
Yeah, no,
that was a lot of fun.
I thought that was really funny. I legit saw whose video? It was Will and E's video, right?
Yes, he's the guy who came up with the idea.
So
I got it from him. I got it from him.
I watched that video the day
Hmm.
before, and
Oh, so you knew?
yeah,
Yeah,
the
nice.
second you told him to do this, I was like, oh no, I'm like, is Ram actually gonna do this to him? And then
Yes, I did.
when you said slowly go like that, I'm like, he's actually gonna do Mark like that. Speaking of
Of
Mark,
course.
Mark is here. He said best part.
Hey, how you doing, Mark? So
No,
yeah, that was
no, I thought that was really good.
that was a lot of fun. One clip I genuinely wish I could add, which I'm gonna bring up now on stream, is yesterday's clip.
I'll be right back, real quick.
Yesterday's
I know what you're
clip.
talking about.
Okay, I'll just yeah, I'll talk to chat about it. But yesterday's clip, I was playing Minecraft on the server, and Sheldon just so happens to have a Minecraft skin that looks like a Minecraft zombie in a suit. So from far away, right, you might not see the suit, or like you might just see his head poking out. So I think it's a zombie. You know, it's a skin that looks like a zombie. Why would you ever have a skin that looks like a zombie on multiplayer Minecraft? You're just asking for bad news, right? So I see his zombie Minecraft skin, and I say this, all right? I lean into the mic and I very quietly say, Sheldon, I'm gonna hit you because of your skin. And that gets clipped. I hadn't realized what I said. And now you take that sentence out of context, and that is now something that can get me canceled. Yeah, that clip is definitely one of the funnier out of context moments that it's a good part 4 contender, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that was edgy. Yeah.
I thought it was I thought it was really fucking like really funny when that happened. I didn't even notice you saying that, but because it was
I
clipped and
didn't either.
because
Only Axel picked it up
yeah, no,
and he clipped
and I'm
it.
like that was really good. Um,
Yeah,
Now you have a lot of out of context stuff. I know I do too, but it doesn't get clipped, and I'm glad it doesn't. Kind of, but at the same time, like you've said, making the out of context videos is fun, and I would like to do
yeah.
something like that. Like even if I were to do, maybe I'll consider doing like a clips of the month type thing where I just upload, a compilation of my clips or some of
That's
the
a
best
big
moments,
thing
which
because
I want to do. Because I genuinely really enjoy editing, like even my TikToks and stuff like that. Which, because
the issue with that is if you do it in a month, like one of the hardest things I found was getting the clips, you know? You need to wait for a while for people to clip things. And that's also why part 3 took so long, is because I just wanted to get more clips and
yeah,
I wanted to have more variety to pick from.
and the thing with it as well, I mean, for me at least, is if I think something's funny that I've said, I mean, most of the time it's not, and I end up deleting the clips. But I've got my
Nah, just keep them, man.
I've got my touch
Just keep
portal
'em.
thing, where I can just click a button um on my pad thing and it will just clip it.
Oh wow, that's actually really handy. I kind of want that,
Yeah,
and this is
it's
why I should switch to OBS.
well, it's a touch port. Well, I don't know exactly how it
Touch Portal
works.
does not work for Streamlabs.
It doesn't at
They don't
all.
have it does not at all. So
Yeah,
there you go, another reason to switch to OBS.
exactly. I didn't even know that actually, so that's kind of handy to know. But the yeah, no, I love having, because if I think something's funny, or like I hit something cool in Rocket League, I can be like, oh, clip, because if I hit something in Rocket League, nobody else is gonna clip it unless it's insane. But like no, but there is times like even one other clip that comes to my mind that I was looking at, it's a dumb clip, but like uh I think I had a whole bunch of crates on Rocket League and I got wheels. I got Stella wheels. I'm like, Stella? I don't even remember what I said, but
Yeah,
I said something. I just said something stupid about Stella, and I just like click clip, and I'm like, that was so dumb. And, like looking back at it, I'm like, that wasn't even funny. Why did I clip it? It was just, there's just a whole bunch of those clips where I look through. But then the other bad part is when you click clip, all it does is it takes the clip. I mean, it uploads the clip, but it just titles it the same as your stream title. So I
yeah,
end up
yeah.
having like 7 clips at the end of a stream, and they're all named the exact same thing, and it's like
Mm.
I have no clue it's what. So I have to like try and go through and like rename them and stuff like that. So they, and then delete the ones I don't want as well. And like sometimes I don't think my clip button works, so I like click it like 2 or 3 times. So then I have 3 of the exact same clip, and I'm like, oh,
I mean, I do always try to tell my viewers that, like, guys, if you find something genuinely funny, clip it because
please
I
clip it.
will use it.
That is one
Yeah.
thing
Uh,
for like anyone in chat here. Like, if there is anything in any stream you see, please do clip it, because the streamer will see his own clips, and yeah, we'll look back at it, and we'll actually, like, there has been times where I'll look and it'll be like, hey, this person clipped something. And then
yeah.
either it is
We can
something
see
funny,
who clipped it, so it's great.
exactly, and I
Yeah.
really enjoy it. Yes, it's just us today, Justin.
Yes. For the Maple Kiwi podcast, we have the Maple and the Kiwi.
Maple and the Kiwi
There
just
you
today.
go.
Maybe not just today. I don't know. I'm really enjoying
Hmm.
this two back and forth so far. Not having any
Yeah,
guests, because I mean, it turns into story time usually. I do really enjoy story time, though. I'm not saying it's a bad
very
thing,
fun.
but no, I mean,
I mean, it's,
we
doing it over 2 weeks as well. You got more stories to talk about, which I believe we can segue here into something that we want to talk about, which was our usual raid of the week.
I was gonna say
Something that we like to
we
talk
just skipped over that. That's usually our first segment after the whole "What drinks are
about. Oh,
we
it's okay.
having?"
We'll
Rate of the
we'll
week.
spice it up here and there.
How about
Raid
you
of the
start?
week.
Do you have one?
Do I have one? Well, not. I can't think of a specific like raid that happened, but I would genuinely think one thing that caught me off guard was actually your raid of the week, which I know who it's gonna be. So I'm gonna pass the baton over to you because I believe we both have the same person. So you will take the stage.
Um, yeah, for me, I took a week off, like, what, 2 weeks ago now. I took like a week off of streaming, and so I wanted to try and come back into streaming, and I did an early stream, kind of like my early Rocket League streams I used to always do, and it was a lot of fun. And we ended up hitting 500 followers, and we got a raid from um his name's Medic Flexing. I only just followed him today. I didn't realize I wasn't following him. I follow him on TikTok though, so I have seen some of his clips and stuff. I can't believe I didn't follow him back though. I was just I ended up doing a 10-hour stream, so as usual. But I don't remember how far into it he rated and stuff, but he rated with 56, I want to say, or 58, a
Yeah,
big
I
number
think it
like
was.
that.
Yeah.
Which, looking at his channel, he only has 138 followers.
Yeah, so I actually remember that. He said that he got raided and he was passing it on to you.
Dope. Okay.
So yes, I wonder who the original source was because
True.
you also passed it on. It's just like this
True.
this chain,
So
and that's why there were so many lurkers. But it was just good to have,
and
you
so we
know.
had a whole bunch of lurkers. It raised us big time, which I would just want to say the whole Rocket League tournaments I was doing. I don't know if you were there when we were doing the tournaments and stuff, Ram?
I think so, but I don't think I was participating in them.
I was we ended up doing some twos tournaments, and we actually had decent turnouts. Like we had at least 10 teams, like
Oh
for
wow,
like 2 or 3
nice.
times in a row. But it was funny because it was like me and Emily were on a team, which Emily's never played before, so that was like her first time playing, and that was fun.
Wait,
Because
I think I was in this tournament because didn't I go up against you and Emily and lose? I think I was. Was it? It was me and ZB, was it?
you were in one of the earlier ones, yes. I would say we did 3
Yes,
different ones. I think you were definitely in like the first one or the second one. Then I
I
think you
think
had to
so.
go, but the third one I know because we ended up getting Bam in. So there was like Bam and Cookie, and then there was
Oh, you
uh
brought some gods in there.
yeah, and then Johnny and Paul were teamed up as one as well. Like we had like the whole streaming community was in this tournament, and it was great to see everyone together.
Yeah,
And
that's awesome.
no, it was honestly a lot of fun. That when we hit the 500 followers, thanks to the final push from ZB, actually. He shouted me out in his chat, and I got 4 followers from his chat. Because I was at
Hell yeah, ZP.
I was at like 397. So he pushed me to 501 after he shouted me out. So big shout out Zebra 4T,
Zebra 40.
Zebra 4T.
And that's actually I love honestly that whole day. I think a lot of things happened. So I think you hit 500. I had just hit 1.4K as well. And there was one other thing, Zebra. I think was it you who had like your new peak viewer or something? There was one other thing. Oh
He
no,
did.
you hit six. Well, no, it was you as well that hit
I hit 70.
69.
I hit 72.
Yes, but we still like to say
69.
you hit 69. You which was great. And yeah, he beat
69.
his birthday, which is great. Like there was so much good things happening back to back on that day, which was just it was just really awesome.
Yeah, no.
24 average viewers on Zebra's stream. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
mine
That is amazing,
mine for
man.
that day, I had a 10-hour stream and it said 35 average, which I was like,
Wow.
my next
It's
my next
it's
highest
awesome.
average other than the podcast was probably my 24-hour stream where I averaged 18 or something like that. So 18 average for 24 hours though is crazy.
Mm,
But
that's really good, man.
yeah, no, that
What's my highest
the stream this
I
week
ha
has put me back into a good mood, and I'm hoping to stream a lot this week before I go on my little road trip.
please
So
do. Please do. I've mentioned this in my thank you video. I put on your streams all the damn time, whether it's audio only or visuals. I will just like be there chilling, having a good time. Even like now with the addition of the Pokemon bots that we have, the Pokemon bots make it great. It
I'm
makes it a lot of fun.
upset the Pokemon bot was not working at the end of your stream, Ram.
I know, I know.
It's
Apparently it was
upset.
just lagging.
I got close to like 4K gold now, and I'm like, okay, I can buy Pokeballs now. It made me not be able to buy them and kind of store up some money. So I'm like, not bad.
Wait, what? From Not Slay's creator, he's saying, Ram, my friend, who was looking at my screen on Discord, he's not followed though, but he cried from your speech. What do you mean?
He
Oh,
was
my friend
sharing,
who was
yeah,
yeah, okay,
he
my
was
friend who
sharing
was
he was
looking.
sharing your stream on.
Mhm.
That's awesome. Yeah, I
Well,
know
tell him to come and join the Ram fam, dude. We'd love to have him.
for
The
sure.
more the merrier.
I know you had Brian pretty much touring up in call as well. Like it's funny, he was sitting there and like you could see like even after he stopped talking about you, he was sitting there and you could see his eyes just like kind of getting puffy and he was like sitting there like this, and I'm like Brian, you okay there? And he's like, I'm just too damn wholesome. He's just like, this is all too wholesome, you know
uh,
Brian. So he was like just yelling about it. So,
yeah.
it was great to have Brian in there towards the end and have him in call.
Mm.
He's not in our community like as much as of like more recent times, but like when he does, he's great. I love having him.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
wait.
what's happening?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Justin was asking what's your highest viewer average. I just opened my channel analytics, and apparently yesterday was 36 average viewers. What? I just opened it, I'm like,
That's amazing.
what even? You guys are crazy. 36? No way.
It sounds about right. I was looking. You were sitting from like 35 to like 50 the entire night.
That's not what I usually hit, man. My usual is like 15. That's crazy.
Imagine how many you'll hit during a 24-hour stream.
Everyone keeps pushing
I
this
know.
idea, but
We
like
want it.
I
So the
don't
thing
know if
is,
I can.
Rim. So the thing is,
Mm,
you're saying you can't do a 24-hour stream. I think you can, but the thing is you just want to perfect it and make it like this 12-hour stream. You planned it so much and like perfected it and like had all this stuff planned. Ram, people just want you and want you to do a 24-hour stream. You don't need to go into it, and your only
I
plan
like
is stay awake. Stay awake. That's all you
yeah.
need to do. Like, or don't. But you can see your bed. You can see your bed from your like. Go to
I
bed.
can I could do a pause and just sleep on stream. It's fine.
Exactly. You can see your bed from there. Works so good. That or you'll just
You'd
nugget
see
time.
just my legs really, but yeah, sure.
Good enough. No, honestly, I think you should maybe for like 2K or something like that. It's still a bit away. Like, it gives you time to
Mm.
kind of think about it. But like, 2K 24-hour. I know,
Look,
I know,
I
I
will
want to
think
do
about
another
it.
24 hour as well sometime soon. But
My biggest
it's
issue with not just my 24-hour stream, but like with all my streams is I like to cram so much content and just give you guys so much stuff to watch and keep it spicy and keep stuff changing and keep things going. Like you said, I plan all these things and I like to schedule it and I like to have like a flow to everything. That's why I have all these like the channel point rewards like snack time and the battle royales and stuff. And even like deal or no deal, which we didn't even do deal or no deal. I don't know if you noticed. Um, like all these games and stuff I have on stream is so that I can keep changing up the flow of things. It's not just me sitting there playing a game. But if I do that for 24 hours, I don't know if I can.
speaking of
it,
snack
it
time.
takes a lot of energy.
Speaking of snack
Yes.
time, did you pull a single orange Skittle yesterday? I don't think you did.
Watch right now. Watch right now. It's a visual thing for a podcast, but let me just prove right now. I'm not even looking. I'm looking at the camera, and boom. Wait,
Is that yellow or orange?
wait.
That's yellow.
Let me shine it into light.
That's
Wait,
yellow.
I'm being trolled. I'm being trolled by my light.
It's
Alexa,
yellow.
light's white. Don't do it to me. 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 It's yellow. I hate my life. I
Zebra's
got
mad
trolled
though.
by my
Zebra's
I
mad
got
though.
trolled by my lights. My lights were purple, so they were making this look orange in my eyes, but
Yeah.
then
No,
when
no.
I changed
So,
them.
so the
Yeah.
one time I, once again, because you remember the one time where I was doing something else and then I came in late and I went to type orange. Remember it popped up, you got orange, but I wasn't there to type orange and I was
I
so
remember
upset.
that.
So when I had Jonah over and I was like, paying attention to the show as well as paying attention to your stream both at the same time, I was watching the show, and then I looked back and I saw time's up for the jelly bean thing. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I didn't enter orange. I'm like, it's gonna be orange. It's gonna be orange. And I saw you pull it out, and just like you did there, you pulled it out. And it looked orange, but it was yellow. So I was like, if it was orange and I missed it again, I would have been pissed.
Oh.
I know we all messaged you, ZB, saying yellow. All
Yeah,
of us.
we specifically Snapchatted you to tell you it was yellow, but you weren't there.
Yeah,
It was quite funny.
we were all in Ram's voice call or Ram's stream, and we all said snap ZB right now. It's yellow. And then you
Yeah.
then you sent me a snap back of your yellow golf ball.
Oh, nice. Nice. Good choice. Good choice.
So, oh, that was funny.
But yeah, it's things like that that take up a lot of energy. And I get quite tired when I stream, even though it's only for 4 hours, because it's really high energy stuff. Um, like I could do longer streams if I took out all those channel point stuff, but I just feel like the streams wouldn't be the same without them. So I have to think about it. I really have to think about it.
Yeah, no, for sure. So the one thing that I was thinking about as well is, I didn't realize how fast it's coming up for me, but my 1 year of
Yeah,
affiliate's
your
coming
one
up too.
year.
And because I didn't realize it until that big stream I had earlier this week, but I had, I think it was my boy DJ Khaled. If you've seen him at all, Ram, he occasionally comes
I
in.
have.
Yeah, but I asked him, I'm like, you've been here a long time. Do your follow age
Is
thing.
it still misspelled? How would you spell it? With an E?
Yeah, it's Khalid. There's another artist named Khalid. So I'm like, dude, you got DJ Khalid. Come on. No, but I
Yeah.
always but I'm like, you've been here a long time. I'm like, do follow age. And he did follow age, and it was like 10 months 13 days or something like that. And I'm like, seeing that number, I was like, oh god, we're getting
How early
close.
of a follower was he?
It was after affiliate, so it was
Okay.
like pretty much after affiliate. So I hit
I don't
affiliate. I hit affiliate on August 30th, I think.
August. Wow. Okay. Wow. That is coming up. Do you have anything planned?
Well,
Or not yet?
not yet, no, because I didn't realize how close it was. Because every time I've talked to you, right, Ram, I've always said everyone asks me when did I start streaming, I usually say late September, early October. But I hadn't
Yeah. I mean,
realized, oh god, it's August. Like it's early. Like I didn't realize how
yeah.
long it actually has been.
I
I
mean, I've
lost
been
track of time.
following you for 8 months, so yeah. No, it's I had found you. I think it was through Arnie. No, you
Yes.
had found me,
I
but
found
then
you
I
through
I
Brian the Great.
then and
Well,
then I knew that
technically.
I knew that you were streaming, and I was like, all right, let's go check him out. Let's go rate him, and then here we are doing a podcast. You know.
Exactly. Yeah, no. The way I met it was Arnie. It was like my first affiliate stream, one of them, and Arnie joined. And I'm like, I need to raid somebody. Who am I raiding? Arnie's like, I know this guy. He's like, I watched Brian
Yeah.
the Great because that was when he was just sweaty at ones and only just played Rocket League or his tournaments and stuff like that. So, he's
I
like,
mean,
dude,
that's why I put Brian so high in my thank you video, like, or like in my one of the first people, because I'm like first person, one of the few people that come to mind is Brian because he got the domino rolling, the ball rolling, the domino falling, I should say. But like yeah, it was just he's sort of
yeah.
started
So
everything just because I
I
got
miss
lucky.
the very first interaction you would have had with Brian the Great
Yeah,
because then it was a day or two later. Arnie came back to my stream, which he was the first person to ever come back to my stream as well. So this is why I love Arnie. But he
mm,
came back, and when I'm ending again, I'm like, oh, do you have another person I can raid? And then he just said, you know, this Ram guy, Brian raided him the other day. He's like, that's how I know him. He's like, I don't really know him, but Brian raided him the other day. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go in. And I can even
wait,
remember.
so you didn't even like look me up or anything? You just went all in raid?
I mean, I
Just
opened up your stream and looked at your stream on my stream probably, and like was like, oh,
yeah.
I'm like, he seems chill. I'm like, we'll go there. And then when I went there, I remember being in your chat, and this is back when I just only played Rocket League and played competitive and stuff like that. And I was like, hopped in. I'm like, what's your rank? And you're like, oh, it started the season. I don't. You're like,
He's one of those viewers. Yeah,
yeah.
Fennec.
No, I can't even. No, not like that because I don't do trading. But I always
Yeah.
hopped in and was like, uh, I was like, what's your rank? Oh, and you're like, oh, it's kind of close to the start of the season. You're like, I don't really play comp that much. This is like, because you're more of a casual player. But I didn't know that. And I was like, well, what
Mm.
rank are you normally? What rank? What rank? I'm like, oh, maybe we should play sometime. What rank? I just only cared about what rank you were and like stuff like that. But no, but then I kept coming back. I don't know what brought me back, but your whole community and the way that you were is pretty inviting. So, considering you and Brian the Great were the people I watched the most when
Yeah.
I started out. That and well, sorry, my first raid technically was It's Rich because
Oh, I know him too. Yeah.
he's through Brian the Great, but he was technically my first one because Arnie's like Brian the Great, and then but Brian the Great was at like 30 viewers or something like that, or because Arnie's like Brian the Great or It's Rich, and then he goes It's Rich needs the help. Rate It's Rich because
Oh,
It's
wow.
Rich was at like 3 viewers or 4 viewers or something like that. But so then I rated It's Rich, but then I talked to Brian the Great a lot and met people like um I mean, the people I talked to the most, and they were like prepaid carton, which prepaid is still around our community quite a bit. Like both of ours, he is occasionally in and out. And Kyle, I didn't really know that well. He followed me right after I raided,
You
but
totally raid Kyle.
he didn't talk to me until like 2 months after he followed me, which that stream was the road trip stream
I mean,
where
even I think Kyle found me through Brian.
yes.
But yeah. Hang on. Continue to entertain. 1 second. Keep talking about Brian.
Speaking of yes, Brian the Great and Kyle and the whole road trip stream. I was thinking, or I was chatting about how I have the road trip coming up. It's the same road trip I did for my first road trip stream, So I was debating whether I wanted to do the IRL road trip stream again. I don't know if I can get away with it because of the people I'm with and stuff. They probably don't want me streaming, so we'll see how it goes. But if I do get some time to pull out the streaming, even for like 20 minutes or something, I'd love to do the IRL stream again because I thought that was really funny.
That's one of your like my most favorite streams. The clips from that as
The
well
clips
is
from
just
it, yeah, yeah, yeah.
fantastic. Yeah.
No, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was funny, but at the same time, is it's gonna be a crowded car. So, but if I get bored, I might just be like, I'm pulling out. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to work out. But
Mm.
so I'm hoping I do at least 3 streams this week before I go Friday.
I just want to point out something here that GM Xenon is saying in chat. First of all, hello Xenon. Second of all, I see you talking about one quality option. Little tip: since this is technically a podcast, you can also just open it on mobile and switch it to audio only mode, and it will be a lot easier to stream. If your internet can't handle it, like that's what I think Bangers is doing right now. So he's an audio only.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I need to set down the quality as it is for this because 1080p is a lot.
I stream at 1080p because I got a complaint from someone, can't remember who now, but saying, "Why do you stream at 720p? You should do 1080." So I was like, "All right, well, my PC can
I've
handle
heard
it, it's
so
fine."
one thing that I did hear, and I remember hearing this, it was like a TikTok like streamer tip type video thing, and it was a streamer tip video
Can you
about
trust those? All
some
right.
of them, yes, but and I've also seen it on YouTube as well. Is the reason why I stream at 938p or whatever? It's like a perfect number that's divisible by 8, and it's a good number that is in between 720 and 1080. So it hits
Right.
it gives you really good quality, but it doesn't do that 1080 to the point where if you have bad internet, you can't watch the stream. So usually 938 or 936, whatever it is like perfect. Like uh I
Mm.
don't know. That's what I've heard, and I haven't had any complaints with it, but I don't know. Maybe I can just stream in 1080. It's fine. But I have had people even like
I'm telling you now, it looks fine to me.
that's good.
Right.
I know when I was playing Pummel Party a few weeks ago with the like when everyone was streaming or whatever. I remember people like Emmy came in and she was like she went into Bam's chat and was like, "Yo, tell Switchy I would love to be watching his stream, but I can't because it's too high quality or something like that." Which I'm like,
Yeah.
why? Like I don't know why, but hey, Clippy,
Hey, we
Clippy is
had
here.
another call. Yeah, actually, this is something that Suchi and I were discussing right before the podcast. Because we have a new channel now, so Suchi and I have been plugging the fact that we have a new channel, like as much as we can, and we still don't have everyone. Like we need you guys to also spread the word. Tell people to
Please
follow the
do.
channel,
Clippy,
because some
Clippy,
people don't know that we're doing it on this channel now.
Clippy is another one I actually individually reached out to. I don't think I've ever talked to Clippy outside of stream, but I messaged him and was like, "I always see you in chat, so
Heck
if
yeah.
you're wanting in, here it is."
See, that's the thing, Clippy.
So
We've
Clippy,
seen a lot of people saying the same thing.
the problem
I thought I followed, but I guess I didn't.
the
Yeah.
problem with it is because we did the Maple Kiwi Pogcast channel first, so the people that followed that think they're already following because I deleted that channel and made a new one completely because I wasn't able to just smoothly change the name over. It said I had to wait 2 months. So since I made the new account, it people are like, "Oh, I thought I was following," or like say Xenon. I messaged Xenon and was like, "Hey, make sure you're following," and he's like, "Oh, I thought I was following. What happened to the other one?" And I'm like,
Yeah, see, everyone's thinking that, yeah.
so that was another thing I wanted to talk about. The Maple Kiwi as a brand
Yes,
itself, it's not just the
yes.
Maple Kiwi podcast because we're going to be doing
You've
some
made it into a
other
brand.
stuff. Do you guys, even in chat or just anyone in general, like if you're watching this on YouTube, if you want to comment, um, do you guys have any other ideas that you would like for us to see, or
So
like any
one
ideas?
one idea that I wanted to present to chat that Suchi and I have discussed before was running some kind of Maple Kiwi game show using some of Discord's features, like the new stage feature that they
Stage.
have. Um, And some of the game shows could be things like, even just like Family Feud or Trivial Pursuit, or even just something like that, or even like even a spelling bee or something stupid like that. One of the things I would love to see is
I
like
am all in
Wheel
for
of
it.
Fortune would be
I
great.
am all
But
in.
that kind of stuff. Need a dev for that? Absolutely, Mark. He already knows, as you guys know, he does all the UI on my channel for snack time and stuff. So yes, Mark. We need stuff like Deal or No Deal. But I think that would be really cool to get everyone involved. If you guys have Discord, to just come in and we will invite you on stage, kind of like the talent show, but in a game show format. I think that's gonna be really fun.
For
Um,
sure. I
I would love to see that.
I want to say I want to start in the works. I want to get stuff for another talent show as well. I think we do another talent or the Maple
Oh,
Kiwi talent show.
absolutely.
I think that's our next thing, and then probably looking towards game shows and stuff. And I was gonna say we can even do more casual stuff as well, Ram. Like
Yeah.
I was thinking you can do one thing I just didn't even think about is you could actually do Prime watch parties.
Yeah, that's actually a great idea.
I would say so. That's another thing. We could just casually be like, chat, pick a movie. Let's
Yeah.
just chill, talk to chat, and watch a movie. Like I'd love to just do something like that. Just
The other thing is, I don't know if you watch KSI, but I genuinely want to do a one question go with chat. I would just guys get in a Discord queue, and we will just drag you in. One question go.
I
Just
just hope,
ask us anything.
I just hope
It's gonna be
something
great.
like that doesn't end up like how his does.
Oh, you might get some.
His are
You will
bad.
get some.
His are, I mean, not saying
Yeah,
it will
I
happen
know.
to us, but a lot of N words.
I mean, look. Yeah, so we gotta keep in mind that you are live, and if you do say things like that, don't be surprised if you get a cheeky little ban, because we can't let you say that thing on stream because we're live. That kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I
no.
would love to see that. Like we have so many more ideas that we can do with the Maple Kiwi brand now. I love it. I love it. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I definitely want to move into more like, I mean, like we said before, we have this channel, but we also have the YouTube channel, so we can always do just content for the YouTube channel as well. And I'd love to do that because I don't know. I think me
I
and
mean,
you
you've
need to
you've
talk
seen
more
my editing
offline,
ability.
but
Yeah, I mean,
I
I love making YouTube videos. Like
I
I
love
love
it.
making RAM out of context. So.
I love
How
it.
about something like a Rocket League game show? Wait, what? Like Rocket League shows too? We could play Horse and host Freestyle 20 or something. Potentially, we'll see. We'll see what we'll do there,
That's another thing.
Justin.
I'd love to.
Actually, I was gonna say with the talent show, don't be afraid to show off your Rocket League talent. I mean, I'm looking at you, Stella. Talent, flip reset own goals. Like that's a talent. That's a talent. Those
Talented.
are okay.
Um,
Talented.
I said the other thing is that we could do is also we could do the Maple Kiwi I don't know, Rocket League tournaments. I'd love to just sit and
Yo, I would be
spectate a
down.
tournament and cast it. Like cast it,
Tucci and Ran as commentators.
cast.
Heck yeah, let's go.
I'd love to do that. I just love sitting and just chilling with chat and just doing
Hmm.
casual stuff, which we can do a lot of that when it comes to this whole branding and stuff. That and I just love doing stuff like this with you as well, Ram. Like it is a lot. Like I don't know. There's
It's
a lot of
fun.
potential,
It's
and
a
I
lot
think
of
it'll be a
fun.
lot of fun. Then with both our schedules kind of opening up a bit more as well, like maybe there will be time for us. Like, have you seen? Actually, I guess I can't. We shouldn't really talk about it too much. But Sweetus's thing, like his thing that he's got going on for
Yeah.
YouTube, like
Yeah.
his ideas,
Yeah.
like I think he's doing a step toward. Like I
Yeah,
love
that's
how we've
awesome.
met Sweetus and got him into all of this, and he's really
I
enjoying
know.
it. And
He's joined the family so, like, smoothly and perfectly, and yeah, he's already a big part of it.
that's great. Um, that and I just want to say thank you to everyone that is here. The start of the day, I mean, we've shouted out the channel a lot during the week, and
We need to do more, apparently.
we need to do more apparently. But we went from just 2 hours before this podcast, we were at 20 followers, 21 followers, 22 followers, something like that. We're at 36 now. So I want to say we've gained like 15 this stream or like an hour before the stream because I reached out to people as well. But I'm
Nice.
glad to see that we have the people coming back. And yeah, we just got
We
to
do need 50 for affiliate, so
50
yeah.
for affiliate. That, and we need to figure out just in general how we're going to hit the numbers to get affiliate.
I do have a couple of ideas, but I cannot talk about it on podcast. I'll have to discuss with my maple quietly.
Okay, okay. Is this something
Yeah.
I know or no?
No, I haven't told you about it yet.
Dope. I'd love to hear. Or
Yeah,
Discord.
because
Do we have a website? Is what Mark was asking. Does the Maple Kiwi brand have a website?
well, so fun little fact about Mark is he is a front end web developer. So, hey, Mark, you want to be a bro? Like, I'm sure he would
Do
love.
not have a
He loves
website.
doing thing is he loves doing personal projects like this. Like seriously, Mark, I'm gonna talk about you a little bit here in the podcast. Mark, my brother here. Um, every time I tell him, "Hey, Mark, I have an idea," without hesitating, he's like, "Oh, tell me." It's like I want to do it. Like he loves it when I give him a little project to do. He's like, "Bro, I love these projects. Keep giving me more." I was like, "Okay, I want snack time to look like this." I told him about the Pokemon ball, and I was like, "Mark, how cool would it be if the Pokemon actually showed up?" And, you
I know,
hear the
and
sound alert as well. And it was like,
while you were live, he popped into your chat and he's like, "Yo, look at this link." Like he plopped it on the table. He's already had
yeah.
it.
But, no, so
No, I
he's
love
just
how you
like,
added it.
I don't know, he's
Need
always really keen.
I need you to help me add that to mine because I need that on my end as well.
And it's a little tricky to get the actual Pokemon showing up because you have to do things from your computer. Like, there's actually a program running in the background. It's a
Okay.
program running in the background, so kind of like stream avatars, which I know you don't want to open 6 other stuff when you're streaming. Too many things in open in the
There's so
background.
much. I've given up at this point though.
Um,
I'm down to go
yeah,
all in.
that is just another
I'm gonna
thing.
start using Mix It Up again because
Oh,
I love it.
I still recommend it. It's very, very good.
Um, no, but another thing, merch, Maple Kiwi
Merch is a big
merch.
one. That
Do you guys
your
have?
Minecraft skin is such a good idea.
Do
It's
you
such a
guys
good cheeky way
have?
to use it.
Dude, I love it. Hold on, let's see if I can pull it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Is there any special things that you guys like to see for merch, or any special ideas for Maple Kiwi merch? I mean, obviously we have our kiwi drizzled in maple like above my head.
Can we just sell like maple syrup and a kiwi as a bundle on the merch store? Just like here, have a kiwi and maple syrup.
Fishy on me merch. Get the
Oh
heck out of here,
God,
Stella. Um,
Stella, this meme needs to die, please.
if you
It
guys
needs to die.
if you guys haven't seen it, I'm just gonna quickly move around my things. We've got this cool screen too, by the way. Look at their transition. Ooh, transition. And
Wow.
no, but this is I just opened up my launcher here, but here's my Minecraft skin. We got the maple kiwi hoodie, and it says
You were subtly
MK
teasing it.
MK on the back. I don't know if this MK would go on the actual merch, but no, I just like the idea of this color hoodie with just our maple kiwi logo maybe, or like one person did also suggest the just at the top the word maple kiwi that we have at the top of this podcast
Hmm.
could just be on a hoodie or a shirt or something like that.
I do love the actual logo. Again, Megan, great designs.
Outdone
She
herself.
actually, yeah, she's actually outdone herself with the Maple Kiwi logo. It's great. It is a great logo.
Yeah,
But I think one thing I genuinely wanted, like one thing I tried to do, with my merch was make a beanie. Um, because I just think beanies are cool. But
oh
or
no,
like even a cap. But
I for
I
sure think
there.
beanie, as well as I think one thing we need to incorporate is a ski mask for Kyle. And yeah, would you like to read that out?
Mark is saying that there is already a website using your brand name that's literally about a family's move from Canada to New Zealand. We'll tell them to suck your nan because we're the better Maple Kiwi. It's literally called maplekiwi.com. No, no, no.
Will be
We're the Maple
the
Kiwi.
maple kiwi.
We're the official one, alright? That's a fake one. The Maple
By the
Kiwi.
way, I don't know if you noticed the whole when they follow, the whole message that pops up. It says welcome to the family.
Yeah, I
This
do.
person has
I
followed.
did
Welcome to
notice
the
it.
family. I'm like, I didn't know what else to put there, but welcome to the
Yes, I
family.
can confirm. I can confirm there is no themaplekiwi.com. We're ready for branding, boys. We're good to go.
Go with a .co.
What is it? What dot co dot CANZ, Canada, New Zealand. Like how you?
I don't
Uh,
know. How about a keychain where the maple sauce is
Fun fact,
holding on two
actually,
feet?
you can design a keychain. I've seen it. They do like they let you choose the material and then they cut it based on the image that you give them. The only problem is it's expensive for them to make, so usually they're expensive to buy.
Yeah, that's
Like,
another.
would you buy a keychain for
That's
like
another thing. We could get do we could
$15?
do
You know,
stickers or like that they can be
stickers
expensive
are
too.
cool.
Stickers or even one thing I always just love having is lanyards like for like keys. I have
Oh yeah,
like my
yeah.
keys. I always have them. I mean,
I don't really wear
I have a
those,
Pokemon
but
one. Get it?
they're great for like game conventions. But I don't.
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of people just hang them around. I mean, what I do is I just have mine. I put my keys in my pocket, and I just have this dangle from outside my pocket, and then I can just grab them really easily. I don't know.
You know
I've
what?
never not used a lanyard, so I would love to have a maple kiwi lanyard.
Genuine thing that I wanted was, U2s.
Yeah.
I would love to have a U2s of just like the Twitch family. Like I want to have like a little Dino, a little Switchy, a
Oh,
little Bam. Like how
hello.
cool would that be? How cool! I want a little Switchy with one hand. Like how cool would that be? That would be awesome.
That would be dope.
But
You can see. I mean, I've got one U2s. That
you
one's a
do.
U2s. But all these the pop figures, I'd love to just have. We should try and make something like that. Like even if it's just off-brand, just even if it's bad
Scuff.
looking, I'd love to have like Dino, Bam, Ram, me, you,
That would be
Kyle
cool.
with a
Like
ski
having to have a
mask, and
collection would be sick. Yeah,
that
it
would
would
be
be.
great.
But I
God.
don't know how hard they are to design. And a controversial topic
U2s,
here,
let's hit
by the
you up.
way.
U2s, hit us up.
Yeah, as if they're watching or listening. No, a controversial topic here, guys. Did you know? And people are gonna be mad at me, but I open my pop vinyls. I take them out of the box.
No,
I know. Shame
so
on
so
me. I take them out of the box.
so the one I have open, or sorry, I have my hockey ones here. I have McDonald's cup in the way. I have my Austin Matthews, like who's my favorite Leafs player. I bought a second Austin Matthews though, and I actually have him taped to my dashboard in my car.
Oh, nice,
So I
nice.
just have him chilling there. My dad actually did that first, and then I was like, "That's a great idea." And I'm doing that too. I'm going
Is
out to
that
buy
why you
another
bought
one.
two? Nice.
No, I have one in the box still there, and then I have one in my car as well. So I just bought two of them, and then yeah, I don't know. I have a whole bunch of Overwatch ones, League of Legends, and
Oh
then
yeah, there's so many
hockey.
Overwatch ones.
Yeah, there's I mean good majority. There's like I think that's 11 Overwatch ones, and then there's like 6 League
I
of
only
Legends
have two.
ones.
Oh, I never bought any more. They're an expensive hobby. That's
They're
all I can
telling
say.
me
Have you seen Zebra's collection
he's got a
on
lot
his
too.
streams? He's got a wall behind him of
That's
just
true.
pop
I
files,
mean, I've
but
got
yeah.
11, 7, 8.
What was that counting? You went
Sorry,
11, 7, 8,
sorry,
6.
11, sorry, 11 Overwatch ones. Sorry,
Oh.
I was sorry, 11 Overwatch ones, 7 League of Legends ones, and then I said 8 because I have a Don't Starve Together Lil Weber as well.
Mm.
And then I have 6 NHL ones as well. Sorry, that my brain was going. So I have like 25
Yeah,
pop
you
figures. I don't.
you broke my brain.
My brain works so different. No, but 25 pop figures I think there, and then I have two.
Actually,
I have 2
this
league
is
ones,
something we need to talk about.
and
You
then
just led to a perfect segue about what was it called? The thing that Kyle made me do on stream,
oh, the
that
test. I
quiz.
didn't do that yet.
What was it called? I can't remember it.
Benchmark, human
The
benchmark.
Yeah, the human benchmark. Because you were telling me that like that's how your mind works. And people were starting to tell me that I
I
think
hate.
in such a weird way when it comes to memorizing that the chimp game for the benchmark. Like I was saying some weird stuff. I was like, all right, I'm gonna throw the ball and I'm gonna
Yeah, I know.
bounce it, and then it's gonna
Yeah, yeah,
rebound off of that and roll
yeah,
on
I
the
know.
ground.
So
Like
for
I
me,
don't
the
know.
chimp game. I mean, you took your time to like actually like look at it and like get it going.
It's a patience test, I
For
feel.
me, I wouldn't be patient with it. I figure I can hit 15, no problem. Like only looking at it for like a minute. I think if I were to just only look at it for a minute, I think I could hit 15 and like tie Kyle's record. But then
On one condition. You
what's up?
have to do it on a stream, because
Oh, for
then you
sure. I
genuinely do feel a lot more pressure on you,
That's
and
true.
that does affect your score.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even take that into account.
So,
But like looking at
yeah,
you
it
do,
does.
looking at you do. Well, I didn't want to look, but then because I was trying to look away, so I'm not cheating at all. But it's
Mm,
different for the chip test because the chip test is different for everyone, right? So
mm.
I because you were on it for so long, I was tabbed out for like an hour, and then I was like, okay,
I'm
what's
still
happening?
going.
I know, and then I look back, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh god. But yeah, looking at it, I think I can hit the 15 easily. There's as soon as there's 16 or
Definitely.
something, I don't know. Like for one of them, you were like, oh, I can't see. I think it was at 15 or something like that. You're like, I can't see a pattern, and I'm like looking at it, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. Like but then you like were looking at it for the like, 15 minutes. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, because I was looking at it, it's like okay, it was like one, and then like the two, three were next to each other, and then it was four, and then five, six were close to each other, and then like for me, it's like because once you click one of them, it makes them disappear, right? So like what I would think is, you do one, two, three, four, and then say the five is close, or sorry, say like seven is up in that corner, but once you click the three and four, they're gone. So I don't know. I just had it in my brain it was just working different. But then there was some of them where like
Mm.
once you hit 16 or 17, I was like looking at it, I'm like, I don't see a pattern. Like I need to see patterns in order for it to work.
Yeah,
For me, I was
it took me a while to see them, I'll be honest, or like to come up with something. And
yeah,
that's why the things that I did come up with are so wild and crazy, because
yeah.
they're just
At
yeah.
at 17, I was like, yeah, you lost me. I'm like, I don't see any pattern here at all. I'm like one,
Yeah,
two, three, four, and give up. Like the fact that you were still going, you just surrendered pretty much.
definitely. Anyone listening or watching to this podcast, do the human look up the human benchmark and play the game, see how you scored for the chimp test specifically. Try and beat 20. That was my high score. I could have gone longer, but I just got tired. Like I could have just
Kyle,
gone
you
longer.
really need to remind me to do it because I need to do it, and I haven't spoiled myself at all. I saw the one on
Cool.
Johnny's stream when because that was the first time I saw anybody doing it, and then when you got or you kept messaging me, you're like, tell Ram to do it, tell Ram to do it, and you made me tell Ram to do it, and then I had to tab out and not
Bro,
watch his stream.
Kyle said it would take 10 minutes. Biggest cap. It took like an hour and a half. Okay.
I think 10
Well, it
minutes
took
is a
10
little
minutes.
too short. Like I think if you were to genuinely ask anyone and be like, yeah, it'll take 20 minutes,
Half an hour.
I'd say
Half
20
an hour.
minutes.
I'd get I'm just a bit wild. Rab, you're the only one who spent more than
Yeah,
20 minutes on it. Yeah, but I'm also the only one who got 20, so come at me, Kyle.
that's fair. No, I genuinely love the idea of it. And so far, Kyle, are you able to tell us what some of the
Yeah,
results
we
are?
need the results. We need the
I guess you're
results.
gonna
I
wait.
want to know.
Who other than me? Who else are you waiting for results? I mean, you're probably just getting anybody that comes along, but I want to know what the leaderboards is looking like right now. Hold on, hold on. Okay,
But isn't that unfair? Hang on, hang on. No, 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 that's unfair because if Switchy knows the scores to beat, then he won't like
I'm
he
not
will
gonna
really push
remember.
himself to hit a certain score.
Well,
So no, no,
I'm
no, no,
gonna
no.
push myself no matter what. I want to go as high
No,
as
no, no, no,
possible.
no. Nah, I refuse.
Dur- dur-
We
Ram
don't
during your
reveal it until
Ram
you do
dur-
your
Ram during your chip test, you were like, "Yo, am I past everyone else?"
Well,
Oh,
that's because I got to 20.
oh
Oh,
god.
wow, that is a
Oh,
lot.
it didn't put everyone's. It cut off. I assume.
Alright, right, put these on a mem.
Oh no, that's just their three. Oh god. Yeah.
Oh, man, okay, can you, like, post this on the Discord? It's gonna be a mess to
Make
read
make
in chat.
make make a what's it called, spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet? Yeah.
I'll help you make a spreadsheet if you want, Kyle. I think that'd be a great idea. After I do it, of course.
You only got 10 on the chimp test? Oh, no, that's not you. Oh, whoops, I read it as Kyle getting 10. That's Shoop. Okay. I was like, I thought Kyle did better.
Oh, Kyle said you got. Oh, you got 13. Okay.
By the way, I just wanted to say that Kyle and Emily are in chat, and I have to bring this up. I haven't played Apex Legends years. All right, I was struggling on stream, wasn't having a good time, and that's mainly because I like the battle royale way more than arenas. and I was
I
doing
do
arenas
too.
on stream.
I do too. I'm not the
And
biggest fan of
I
arenas.
play literally I play I think it was 2 games with Emily. We've never played together, and we get a win. And I was just like, "Oh my lord, I did not expect that." That was just amazing, and I was like, "I think it's because Emily and I have such low MMR compared to the rest of the other streamers." Like if I queued up with Bam, if I were sweetest, yeah, nah. But we actually actually we played well too. It wasn't like a lucky win at the end. We got rid of teams, we played smart. Like all of us had kills. We genuinely just played really well.
I
It was
really
a really
enjoyed
good win.
the most recent win I got with Emily as well. I thought it was funny because it was one of those zones where we had to make it, or we had to wait to make it shrink to like nothing. Um,
Oh, so you were just in the middle of the zone the whole time.
no, what it was there was 3 teams remaining, or including us. We were
Mhm.
stuck behind a tiny rock where they were on top of a building, like top of the tower, looking at us, sniping at us, and the other team was like directly below them, so they couldn't shoot at them. And we had to wait because we're like, okay, they got to jump off the building. But we like the second we come out from behind that rock, we're gonna lose all of our health. So, and the thing with
Yep.
me is, I was playing Fuse, which what his ability is he shoots like a little grenade launcher thing, and it can stick to people, and it just like pops like little damage or whatever. But I kept just quickly
Mm.
peeking up from the rock and shooting it at them. But that, and he also, his ultimate will drop like a ring of fire around an area. So I waited for them to drop off the building and then dropped that, as well as his passive is he can pick up nades, and when he picks them up, they count, like, say if you pick up a frag grenade, you can actually pick up 2 frag grenades in one slot. So my ass was holding 8 grenades. And
My God.
yeah, so I ended up, the second they dropped off the building and we could get out from behind that rock, I put down the ring of fire, so they were stuck in that ring and they couldn't move. And then I proceeded to throw all 8 grenades in the ring at them.
Yeah, this sounds like you weren't just throwing. You were literally throwing to win. You were just. It was a game of projectiles.
Yeah,
Did you actually kill them with weapons in the end? Like,
so what happened was they got stuck in the ring of fire. They weren't going to move. Well, it was both teams stuck in the ring of fire actually to start with, because they dropped down onto the other team. But they were in the ring of fire, and then they're all sitting in there like, okay, as long as we don't touch the fire, we're fine. But then, one nade pops up, an arc star pops up, a thermite pops up, and they're like, oh, we need
oh
to get
my
out of this
God.
ring. So then they have
I
to
would hate being the other team right
they
now.
they had to run out of the fire, which they had to run right to us, and I don't think I really shot at them with my gun. I think Emily finished them off, but that was like the one where, I mean, we just had to patiently sit behind a rock, which was kind of annoying because all I want to do is push, but we were not playing
Hmm.
any characters that could push or do anything about it. But no, I definitely enjoyed it, and I want to play more Fuse now because of it. Because I mean, I loved Fuse when he first came out, but that was funny. Like, just the
I,
fact of how good the kit was.
I mean, like lately, after playing Battle Royale, because I enjoy it way more, I'm starting to get back into it. Because of Battle Royale, I'll be honest, I don't like arenas
I
as
don't
much.
either.
I know people say, "Oh, I love arenas. Arenas is
That
great." Nah, I like the battle royale. I like the long run, the battle royale, the
so
grind,
so I've
the
been
chance of getting the loot, that kind of stuff.
so I really enjoy the battle royale, and I've been trying to get back into it, but I think duos is what I like. Trios is a bit tough because there's just so many people. You have to, like, in a fight, it's like you've got 2 of your own teammates as well as you're trying to find 3 people, and it's like when the fight is that spread out, it's like, you can't tell, like, if it's 2 versus 2, you're fine. You can usually keep track of 2 people. But then when there's 3, you don't know whether it's 3 opponents and a third party, which the biggest problem about battle royales is third parties. Like, you get in there and you're like, oh, there's 3 opponents. Is that 4? Is that 5? Like, you can't tell if, is this another whole team that's here? It gets so
Mm.
jumbled. Like, but no, that's why I enjoy twos. But the whole arena thing, I mean, the frustrating part of battle royales is the third party thing. So I think that's why people like arenas. But arenas is just so too slow and
Well,
kind
no,
of
you
boring
can't.
for
You can
me.
do duos, right?
Yeah, you can do
'Cause
duos.
yeah. So you can just do duos.
Exactly. That's why
That's
I said
fine.
duos I think is my favorite.
Hmm.
But then the problem with well, arenas is there is no third partying, so people don't get upset with it. But I know, like, people like Sweetest and Bam, they play a lot of the arenas, and I think their main reasoning is the battle royale stuff that does happen sometimes is, maybe you land and nobody's around you. you loot, you spend a
Mhm.
whole bunch of time, like 10, 15 minutes looting and just running, and then just to get destroyed by another team. It's like, well, that was a
Well,
waste of 15.
that is a problem of, and this is something I've learned, just by playing battle royales, is I find that it's all in the decision making of when to push. That is literally all it comes down to. It's
Yeah,
when do I go? When should I not go? And Emily and I, in the last game, we were. It was just 14. I think it was 3 teams in the end, and there was so many chances where we could have just said, "All right, let's get him." But we were
yeah.
like, "No, let's wait it out. Let's keep waiting it out. Let's keep waiting it out." And we kept like repositioning ourselves
That's
heaps.
what our game was
We
a
weren't
lot like.
fighting.
Yeah.
We weren't fighting much until the very last bit. But we just played it smart, and I think that's is sort of what happens. Like if you land and you screw up, then it could just be because you pushed too early. You should have just waited, which I do a lot. But man, I'm loving Apex Battle Royale. I have to say, I'm not a fan of
We
arena,
definitely
but
got to get some
it's good to
games
get
in.
back into it.
We got to get
Like
some
I would
games
love to
in.
actually, I would be fine live streaming Apex as long as it's Battle Royales. My issue is OCE has no Battle Royales, so that's why I joined in Emily's party and we were able to
Did was the
find a game like
ping
almost instantly. It
was
was
the
oh,
ping?
it's
Could you
fun.
notice the difference? Like, was
No.
the ping annoying?
The only thing that you really, notice is when you're doing a long fight, a really long range fight, and you're trying to, like, snipe or do tap fire, that's when you notice that you have to sort of guess where they're gonna move and predict sort of
I
thing.
want to show you
Um,
mm, a clip of mine actually. I'm just gonna quickly try and find it here. You can keep
oh, we're
talking about
getting visual stuff
what
on the
you're talking about.
podcast.
Yeah,
But yes,
that's okay.
yes,
It's towards
that's
the
okay.
end.
While you get that, I'll talk, a little bit more about my Apex experience. I will say, I'm gonna bring this up, and I might ask this to chat. What's your favorite gun? And I'm gonna say, for me,
I heard you don't like
my
the
favorite
R301.
gun. All right, let me get into that. But first, for me, the Spitfire is my favorite gun, and the reason why is that when you
Spitfire's good.
have an extended mag. So in that final game, I had a legendary extended mag on a Spitfire. You know how broken that is? Because you just hold left click and never have to reload for so long. So you just point at someone and just hold left click and spray around the area. You will keep landing bullets. Like it
The
is
thing
insane.
with the Spitfire as well is it is one of the few guns in the game. I don't know which other ones do, but when you land a shot on them, like say if they are sprinting or sliding or something like that, the Spitfire is
You
the
land
one.
loads of shots.
It slows them actually. It
Mm.
makes it so if you get hit by it, you can't sprint for like 0.5 seconds
Exactly.
after getting hit
That's
by it.
why
So
you
it
can keep
does,
landing more and more
yeah.
and more shots. That's why I really like it. Now let me tell you why I don't like the R301. All right, listen here, y'all. All right, the R301 is a pea
I'll be right
shooter.
back.
All right, compare it to the sheer damage output of a Spitfire. All right, I can hold left click and they're gone. I hold left click with the R301. Oh, out of magazine. Oh, out of another magazine. Oh, out of another magazine. And now he's dead. It takes so long to kill someone with an R301. I get it. It's accurate. It has beautiful accuracy. Don't get me wrong. And it shoots fast. But oh my god, it's so weak. It's so weak. I hate it. Spitfire is so much stronger. There you go. I've said my speech. And now everyone's mad at me because I hate it on the R301.
Yeah, so the thing is, a lot of people, well, I've noticed even people getting into the game, their favorite guns change every like time they play almost. Like
Mozambique Kappa.
I've seen Emily's change and I've seen mine change. I've seen Kyle's change when he got into the game as well. Like everyone's favorite gun like changes, and it usually changes drastically to
It
the point
does.
where they say they hate a gun to the point where it's their favorite gun. Like not
Yeah,
like
like I used to use the Hemlock.
you might change your mind and realize how much you like the 301 like when you use it more. Like
Mm.
it happens occasionally, and I mean for me, one of my favorites is the alternator. It's not that
It's actually not that bad.
I don't want to say
It's
it's
pretty
a
decent.
great gun because it really isn't anything special. But getting back into the game, the alternator is very easy to control and it hits decently. If you can land shots, the R99
Yeah.
is
I
disgusting.
think it's uh,
The R99, I
but
mean, you don't
again,
even need
same
to
issue with
aim. You can just
R99.
hit fire, like, and you
You
can
know, same issues.
obliterate.
If you don't hit your shots, the amount of times you're gonna be reloading, you left click for 2 seconds, out of magazine, gone. It's just gone. But yes, OG Bangers is saying Wingman is best. Again, if you can hit your shots. I think I like the Spitfire a lot because I miss a lot of my shots, and that's okay because I can just hold left click. That's why
Yeah, I
I
know.
like the
I'm
Spitfire.
big. I mean, one thing that I miss from last season is, honestly, P2020 Mozambique. When
I
they
like P20.
when they had the hammer point attachment, pretty much what hammer points does is when they don't have a shield, it will hit them for a lot more. So what you do is use it as a secondary. So say you run flatline, R99, anything to shred their shield early on, right? So what you do is say you're up in a close battle, you have an R99, you shred their armor's gone. Then the Mozambique with hammer points, you literally shoot them once, it'll hit them for like 96. Like it will like destroy them. Like no matter. Same with the P2020. Imagine a P2020 pistol, one shot will hit for like 55.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, because I haven't played in a very long time.
Yeah.
But when I was playing, the Mozambique had 3 shots
Yes,
per
they just
magazine.
they just changed that this season. It's now
I
6
was gonna
shots or
say
5 shots,
the
something
amount
like.
of time. Okay, I remember the amount of times
Mozambique
I
was
would
so bad.
drop. I would drop. Right, I'm like ready, new game, let's go. All right, cool. First gun, Mozambique. The guy in front of me, R301 or like something amazing. Like, well, all right, nice. I missed all 3 shots. I'm out. Like it was awful. It was such a bad weapon. Just I still don't like it to this day. Probably because of its bad history. That's why.
I'm trying
This is
to find the clip and I can't find it. No, that's not the
all right.
clip.
I was gonna say we are 1 hour and 45 minutes in
Yeah,
so
we should
far.
we should probably look to wrap up. Pretty much the one clip I was gonna bring up. I was playing with Pixel and Pixel invited me and Arnie, I want to say, and I
Mhm.
didn't even think about servers or regions or whatever. So when I played, you could see. I just wanted just to show my face of visual confusion because it was. I think I had a Mastiff, and I walked
Mm.
up. I pumped the guy, hit him, and then downed him. But when I downed him, he went down and died like 2 or 3 seconds after I pumped him. And you can see my face. I literally like I shot him and I went like I legit like the whole face and all. I just went, huh? Like I just and then I sat there like because then you could see me. I killed the guy and then I backed up and reloaded and then I sat there. I go, oh, like you can see my brain just click. Like I was like, oh,
Is it
because I looked up at the ping and I'm like, why? And I'm like, Pixel invited.
Is it a bit like the delay, or not like delay, but like the time it took for the skeleton to despawn in my video? You just like look at it for a second and it goes poof. Oh, that's what happened. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, pretty
Like,
much. Can't believe I can't find it though, because that is one of my favorite clips. Is this it? No.
is the downside to using that thing that you use with all the same titles. By the way, Kyle has just sent me the scores. And I just want to go over my scores again. If you are going to try and beat me, or I'll just tell you my scores, Switchy, just for fun,
Let's hear
but
it.
no one else's score. All right. So my score for the human benchmark is this. My reaction speed is bad, 215. That's one of the lower ends. Oh, actually, looking at other people, it's not bad, but yeah, 215. My sequence was 6, which was bad, really bad. My aim was 494. I think is it the higher the better for aim? I think it's based on scores. That was like average. Memory is 9. My memory sucks. Verbal was 49. Chimp was 20. I'm a chimp. Visual is 9. Typing is 49. So, looking at this, my hold up, Kyle. There is absolutely no way Shoop has that fast typing. There is no human being. You've done a typo. You've done a typo here,
What
Kyle.
was he?
You've done a typo.
What was his words per
I'm
minute?
seeing that. And bro, everyone's is like 40s, 40s, and then there's Shoop 94 per minute. I don't
94 is like
90
I type at 80.
94 words per minute. That's
Okay,
crazy.
okay. We usually do the number thing.
I know that people type okay, I know that
We
people
do
type fast, right? Because
here.
I know
I
like
want to say
for
this.
example, yeah.
We usually do the number thing to wrap up our stream. This is going to be
Yes.
more of a visual thing, kind of like the number game, but
We have a new idea.
1v1 me in Type Racer
Oh mate,
to end this.
nah,
No,
I
no,
don't know.
actually, we'll invite all of chat too. We'll put it in chat for whoever wants to join a Type
All
Racer
right,
game.
all right.
Did you want
So
to
if you
add?
guys don't know what type
Did you want to
racer
add
is, I'll
on?
explain it.
Did you want to add on to anything else that you were talking about before?
Yeah, so the only thing I was gonna say is, I know that a lot of people type fast, but like 94 is crazy. Like I know,
94
for
is
example,
crazy.
I know that you type fast. I know I've seen Stella type fast. I've seen Bangers types really fast too. So like, I know people can type ridiculous speeds, but 94, dude, that's
Oh,
disgusting.
that doesn't want to link.
But then again, remember my argument of I'll just copy the whole thing and go.
Yeah, guys, copy that whole thing
Remember
in
my
and put it in.
argument of the UI? The UI is garbage. That confused me. Because I'm used to seeing my typo, whereas with that, you couldn't physically see your typo. Like, if I typo the letter T instead of Y, that you wouldn't see it. It would just do a red letter.
I
It
see.
would just do a red letter Y.
I don't know who we all have in here.
And I don't change my name, it just says guest.
Mine also says guest. You probably have to log in or something. Do I
Oh yeah,
not have an
sign in.
account? Yeah, I'm gonna sign in. Hold up.
Oh wait, choose a guest nickname. Play without account. There you go. Just click the third option. Alright, so I'm going to set my nickname as the classic. There we go. Did that work? Have to refresh.
Did you click join race?
Oh no, I saw it. So I do this and write RAM. There we go.
Did you join? Okay, okay. I'm just
Yeah.
guest right
Oh, it's
now. All
gonna
right.
start. Oh no, it's gonna start.
Okay, okay, okay. I have it on
Oh,
screen. That's fine. That's
oh
fine.
no,
We'll do
I'm
two. We'll do
scared.
two. This is a test. I'm so bad at grammar. That's my problem.
I've screwed it up already. I do too many typos. I'm like Emily. Oh, I butchered it. I slowed down heaps there.
Oh, I
You just probably hear typing for a podcast. This is what you're getting.
done.
You're done? You're
76.
done?
76 words per second.
Oh my god,
I
I'm
messed
doing
up a lot
so many
though.
typos. I'm doing so many typos.
Yes, you can join it.
I'm
I'll invite
actually an
again.
Emily. I'm throwing.
We'll do one more. We'll do one more. I love Type Racer. I had it as a
Oh my
chat.
god, I actually got the exact same words per minute score. 49. I got the same one.
And so yeah, Stella.
Hey, I'm not that bad.
Uh,
Emily, even you don't believe that, Emily.
don't join the. Wait, where do you change your nickname? Sorry.
So you click sign in at the top, and then choose the third option that says choose a guest nickname. Enter in the name, and then click join race. Oh wait, don't click it. Right?
Okay,
Don't click
don't
join
click join
race.
race yet. Don't. I see Justin
Don't
in
click.
there, but don't join it
Just
yet.
enter in.
Everyone else get
Just
in
enter in a
first.
nickname, and don't click join.
Yeah.
Just enter in a nickname.
You won't be able to click the link there. Copy and paste the link to join. Emily, Kyle, Stella, all get in here. This is to end the podcast. Very
I
podcasty
mean,
thing of Type
yeah, this
Racer.
isn't really podcasty, but it's fine.
It's fun. I actually had
I
this.
feel like I'm gonna come in last
Ram, I
place,
had this
man.
as a channel point on my channel forever.
So,
Not a single person
Stella,
redeemed it.
Stella, I'm gonna leave the link in chat. You can't click it. You have to copy and paste the whole thing, and then just click sign in at the top, and choose the third option that says choose a guest nickname. Enter in a nickname. That's what you have to do.
Just join, Kyle. Come on.
But make sure you copy paste the whole link, like that whole message. I'm very excited and also scared to come in last place. Especially because I know Stella for a fact definitely writes fast. I think I've seen Justin to write fast as well. I remember that Justin writes fast as well, so I'm probably gonna be slow.
I messed
I
up a
think my
lot there and
issue is
still
just
got 76, which I'm pretty happy for.
no, my issue is when I mess up, I then mess up again, and then again,
Yeah, I do
and
too.
then again. Like, also, I realize my face is really bright now.
All right, Stella, are you in?
No, she's not. It just says
I don't
me.
understand.
Oh no, I see guest. I see guest. Who's guest?
No, don't you copy it and paste it into the URL. Like, go like this and
So Stella, copy
paste it.
everything. Okay, keep an eye on my message. Keep an eye on my message, Stella, and copy my whole message. Copy my whole message, and then at the very top of your browser, just put that whole message in there. The whole thing.
We are
Yeah,
doing
there
good,
you go.
Sheldon.
Now you got it.
There we go. We've got more guests in. I see 2 guests. Now at the top
Yeah,
here,
that
Stella, that you
must
can see on the
be.
screen, click sign in and then do choose a nickname, the third option here, and make your nickname before you click join race.
There you go. I see Stella. Who's guest? They haven't done the sign in properly.
There we go. All
Cause
right.
then,
Everyone, click join race now. Go.
ah!
Everyone get in.
Oh god, wait. As they join, the
There
text
we go.
moves
There
down.
we go.
Don't like it.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Oh no. This is the worst I've ever
Did you
done.
just read the sentence? The sentence is so funny.
That is the worst I've done in a long time. Stella with 89.
I tied with you, Switchy. Ooh, I tied with you.
That
Okay.
was like the
Oh my
worst I've
god.
ever
I
wrote.
told you Stella types fast. 89. What the heck?
All right. Well,
Justin and as well was fast. 77.
I'm glad that
Jeez.
we could do that. I've had Type Racer as a channel point for I kept it up as a channel point for like 2 months and
It's fun.
I didn't have a single person redeem it. So
Wait, what did Kyle what was Kyle's score at the end?
I missed it. I
Like
closed it. It was
40? Was it like
44.
40?
I don't know. I missed it. One more, Shirley. We've already done 2,
Sophia.
as well as we do need to end the podcast here. I do want to say, Sophia, hello.
Hello, Sophia. Did you join the 12-hour stream? If not, go to my YouTube. You need to see the video. I think you're in there. So make sure you see the video. Hi, Sophia.
Um,
Right. We need to wrap up. And
yes.
we suck at
Wrap
wrapping up
wrap
because we
up.
never know how to outro.
Wrap up.
So I finally figured out an outro. Can you believe it?
Let's do it.
You know how easy it is? All right?
Mhm.
I want you to say, I have been the maple. Just say that.
Say what?
I have been the maple. That's all you need to say.
Okay. Okay, I see where this is going to go.
Hmm.
You're gonna wrap it up after I say that.
Yes.
You'll take it away. All right, guys.
All right.
I love all of you. Thank you for being here. I'm the Maple.
And I am the Kiwi, and you guys have just finished the Maple Kiwi Podcast. Now we have an outro.